Probably has a following, dude. Hmm. Yeah, Taco Bell has following.
If you write a Python or a JavaScript program, and then you send it to Android phone, you need a Python or a JavaScript interpreter to be able to execute the instruction that is generated from your code. Right? Good morning, Bismonger. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday. Okay, brain thought happening. All good does. I mean, like a good, you should try it out, right? Like, just get a C compiler and compile hello world, and you get an executable file, right? Take up a normal text file and name it hello world.py, right? And you write print hello world in there, right? And now you got two different programs, right? But you won't be able to do anything with the Python program until you have an interpreter. Right? Whereas your C program, since you compile it, you can run it. Phone? No. All right. That was a chat, right? I'm trying to embed C Python and Android APK right now. Isn't that like super fraught with exploits? That big pizza, right? I know. I don't know about the phone, right? But I know the like Nintendo Switch would not allow anything of the sort, right? They kick the game out of the store because the person put a Lua interpreter. Right, we have a command for that now. If I could type. Okay. That's not even it's not any better. I could just tell you. Oh, I got it in there. There you go. Fool me once. It took me so long, right? I assume you don't have a child at home. I'm finding it challenging to focus. I do. As a matter of fact, it wasn't long since my child came down with this, right? You do. Yeah.
Okay.
But my child might not be the same age as yours, please.
Okay.
I mean, I tell you that when I was running my company, right? My kid was just born, right? There was a point where I lay down and cried in the sofa, right? Because I couldn't take it anymore, right? I was working 14-hour days and trying to, help my wife being a parent. Right? I can't say and being a parent, right? Because I worked 14 hours a day, right? With a newborn baby, which was absolutely crazy in the very beginning, right? And at one point, I just collapsed. I couldn't do it. So this, I think, is pretty hectic, right? To have to do work and have a child at home, right? As a matter of fact, if my kid is not alone, right? She's not alone. Her mom is here, right? But if I'm alone with the kid and we're doing something, I'm trying to program or whatever, it never gets my full attention.
Okay.
You can call C libraries from Java and Android. Try to invoke C Python from there. Fair enough.
Oh.
Why learn to type? Oh no, Dusk because I got a new keyboard and it's broken in half too, man. What a rubbish keyboard that is, right? Having two children at home and allowing especially when 2-year-old comes to me. I'm guessing there's sarcasm in there, right? I mean, like my favorite is they stream 14 hours a day. Not quite. My favorite was when when you have a newborn baby, you can't do anything. Like you're a one-man bandit every time you're with a child. Right? You gotta hold the kid. Like, oh no, I don't want to walk, and this tea's too hot. Right? And quiet, you're 3 months old. And then so the wife has to give me the child, right? Or had to some years ago now, right? Fortunately, but had to give me the child. And sometimes in the middle of a client meeting, so we're sitting there, camera meeting and all that stuff, and it's like, here's a baby, and it's like, okay, let's just pretend this isn't here, right? And please, I don't want to lose the business, right? But you got to do what you got to do, right? it's it is hectic, Beastmonger, right? It is really hectic because your attention is not there, right? It is impossible to get too involved in something because there's a constant interruption, right? So when I have the child at home, right? If the child's sick or whatever, right? And I'm at home with the child, I pick the low hanging fruit of what I do, right? So if you can't, I mean, you snookered, mate, right? There's no way you're gonna get an 8-hour workday with a 9-month-old baby in the house, right? I mean, even with noise cancelling headphones gonna lock on the door, man, it's not gonna work, right? It's just roll with it, right? Pick the low hanging fruit first. The things you can do that we can afford to lose distraction, right? When I was doing what I was doing back then, they usually involved CSS and JavaScript, right? That's what I did when the kid was around, and I do all the back end programming stuff when I had the chance, right? Most people bring their babies to meetings at my place. That certainly was making the meetings quite loud. Oh, this, like, you have no idea how much I look for this thing, right? And all my friends who had kids did that as well. And after I reached the 3-year mark, right, I was the only one of my friends who had a kid who didn't get a co-work location, right? I was really I was like, yeah, I feel like I reached a milestone, but in reality, I didn't find a co-work location that I liked. There was there are some really good ones, right? But they weren't around what I was doing at the time. Right? Yeah. All right. Do you guys know each other, Dengi and Cat Peasant? Yeah, I mean it's hectic, it's well hectic. And you can't force it, right? Today we are doing message paths, right? We're still doing the network thing, right? And I haven't written anything down. I had no idea where I was going with all this stuff, right? So I was building what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to hold together the game loop, right? As far as it's going to run on the server, right? And in most likelihood, I'm going to rage quit this server and build a new one at some point, right? Because it's not gonna hold up. I can already see where it's creaking in the metaphorical seams here. Do you agree with people saying you should start with C and then move to Java when you're beginning a program? Absolutely not, does. Because there is no generalization you can say to someone learning something, right? That's like saying, how do you learn X the best? Right? Well, that's going to be different people, right? I think people's opinions are just forget about them, right? What do you want to do? What do you want to learn? Why do you want to program, right? If you can answer these questions.
Let's get to work, homie. Where am I at? Customer. But we can throw this in our courier app. Courier app should have some notion of a location somewhere. Look at this. Okay. This is if they're disconnected. Well, what if they are not disconnected? If everyone can all in. Okay, yeah, we probably don't. You know what? Just put it in here. Yeah, we could do it like this. Now, so courier location, I don't know what that really looks like. 270, 730. Okay, that might be fine. Get last node. We did. Come here. How do I want to do this? It's a coordinate, right? So bar coordinate equal to, and this set last location is supposed to be a coordinate. That takes a latitude and longitude. Latitude, longitude. This marks some this marks some location right here. I'm not sure how to structure this. I don't know if I should do something like this. Location. If it's not an emulator. And do something like that. And call set location. Actually, I can't do that. In this case, if it is an emulator, then we don't have to worry about this part. We just say mop.some courier location. Right? Like that. Okay. Hey, observer. Okay. So if it's not an emulator, then we get the current location and we set it. Else we provide a mock location. And then we have the same thing again where this is going to be some copy paste inheritance, man. I mean, I could extract this into a function. I could say, I could take this code and say set disconnected location. So I could say set disconnected location. I don't need to break these anymore. Oh, and then when we ask the same question again, just say set disconnected location. Else, this exposed toggle features. What is that about? Enabled features, requests, retrieve feature permission. I don't know what that's about. I'm actually questioning the logic that I use for that. But then we have on resume. Okay. Mm, now I'm looking for some. I'm looking for some. We're gonna search for plus equal for location. I'm interested in specifically when a location changes, how does that get handled on the courier app? If I reference the customer app, we will see that On the customer app, right? We'll do a search. We'll do a search on GL. Oh, I don't know why this is showing me this dialog now. Is available, blah, 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 get position. This geolocator should expose an event for location changing. We're still in the customer app. Maybe it was in the courier app. Hold up. It should find something in here. Find all. There should be like some location changed event that gives me an opportunity to, I know it's in here. There's like a location changed event, and then I check to see if that location is within close proximity to a pickup location or the customer. And then that's how I do page navigation. And to me, that would only make sense on my app.xaml.cs. I'm not seeing it in here. Okay, I need to hurry up and find this. Let's see what the name of the thing is. There should be a position change. Do a find on that. Uh-oh. Do a find on position change. Should get a hit. There we go. And it's on my notifications file. on position changed handler. If we're connected, then we post that location. What is this right here? No, we can update this. Location is a async result. Let's change that to a task result. Okay. And so then we can do a, this is, I must have been learning F-sharp's async support. Async dot start as task. Okay. So then we should just be able to say await this should be like results equals await post location per location. And this is a sync method. Probably this should work. Try to rebuild it again. Yeah, no square leaves anymore. Okay, so is that all we do on position changed? If we're connected, then we post that location. For this courier app, it's somewhere it spins up a add pickup location view model. Oh, that's not right. For delivery view models, add carrier. It should, what's this right here? Notifications on that carrier. Where is this reference at? That carrier equal, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I guess I could just run it. But I know for a fact that this thing checks to see if it's within proximity to the carrier location, and then it triggers it. See, this is On arrive, set navigation. See, this is yeah. Where is this at? On at carrier. All this code is on arrived. Subscribe to disconnected events. That's not what I'm looking for. Register arrival events. Okay. Arrival service is set arrival notification service. Arrival service. So this is the arrival service. It takes a geolocator. This is starting to look familiar. It checks to see if, well, whenever it does get updated, if the distance between current location of the courier and the carrier location is within 50 meters, this right here, and it does a notification. Okay. Okay. So test only, remove later. Okay, so we can make this unit, right? Say, haven't arrived yet. That's helpful. And then some people will say, oh, you shouldn't have comments. So I mean, this is fine, right? I mean, because else I could say this. I could say, like, let tick, 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 tick. Haven't arrived yet equal unit. And then I could literally just throw this in here. And that would be me being clever. Okay. And I could probably go up here. Like that. You like how clever I am? Now, this arrival service, how does it get employed? I wrote this so long ago, dude. I can't remember the code that I write. So we have a notification service that spins up a arrival service. Subscribe to disconnected notifications. Is that the only time it gets spun up? Well, that's a mock arrival service. Okay. Well, where's the other arrival service? It's this right here. Register arrival events. Locator. Then arrive. And so, hold up. If we go back to that arrival service, what do we do with that locator? Rather this position change, add position change handler. And then it says update location. That should really just be on no, never mind. Okay. Let's check in some files. Say location support. Courier location support. Let's do that real fast. Okay. Now, what was the objective right now? My objective was yesterday we were relaying a message from the courier app to the customer app of courier arrived. And that wasn't right because the first message should have been, found courier and whoever that courier is. That's what the message should have been. These are my services. But we weren't getting that, which led me to this over here. Okay. If I do a rebuild to get ready to launch this, something else I need to consider is no. That should be fine. So the notifications. So what happens, right? Right now, if I run this app, it should be resolved to where it reports that a courier is found. In order for us to get a courier arrived at pickup location, we probably need to hard code a timer for this emulator and then publish that message for arrived. That's probably what I need to do to simulate that. Right now, let's see if we can just get the courier app to let's get the customer app to receive a message that a courier was found, and it's going to handle the order. So courier app is building. Customer app is building. Looks like customer app is built already. Okay. Try launch the customer app. Can I knock off an hour? I'm at 40 minutes right now. 20 more minutes. Launch Courier app. Customer app is still preparing. Okay. Courier app is shoot. Courier app is launched, but there's like a pending order request that needs to get completed. Courier service. Okay. Say it's delivered. Okay. See if let's take our test and make sure everything's cleared out. Delete courier status topics. All right, we have our two apps, restaurants, Denny's. Do that. Get a strawberry shake. Check out. Hello, T. Barnesworth. Okay. All right. Say order. I expect this courier route to be prompted for incoming order requests. I hit accept, and I expect this customer app to reflect that this courier app has accepted. That's what I'm trying to complete. All right, order request for $6.50. Say accept. It's missing the actual customer, but whatever. No, this is the customer. That's the pickup location. Okay, hit accept. That's expected because I haven't figured out how to handle that. Okay. We publish accepted.
Then turn left.
Okay. There we go. Scott Nimrod arrives in 45 minutes. All right. I don't know where. I don't know what this is. It's in the middle. Yeah, it's in California somewhere. All right, that's fine for right now. Remember, this is the customer app. This is Courier app. Courier app gets like the maps, the route to go, etc. Pick up from Denny's, 2,570 miles. Okay. And so from here, because it's a simulator or emulator, I would then have to put in some timers or something. And then within the Courier app, with the timers, execute a location that's within 50 meters of Denny's so that that gets triggered. Not even that. I basically have to trigger location changed or call the handler for location changed in order for the Courier app to navigate to that page for picking up or for performing a checklist and take a picture of the receipt and then relaying that status back to the customer. Okay. Oh, yeah. Take a screenshot of this. Or I can learn my recently acquired skills and I can do this right here. Okay. I'm slowly getting there. So Xamarin. Got courier, got courier app and customer app running in parallel. They still parallel. The emulators. And they're talking. And they're relaying status to each other. They're relaying what status? They're relaying order status to each other. At Shawnee. Do that. And then you can say my passion project status. And then you can say at Shawnee. Then I could throw the tags down here. Maybe I could do that up here. Parallel view and cells. So you can say F# Azure Service Bus is what I'm using. Azure Service Bus. I think Service Bus is, I don't know what it is. Storage tables. And then Xamarin.Forms. Something like that, right? They're relaying status updates to each other. We've got courier app and customer app emulators running in parallel. How about that? Emulators running in parallel, and they're relaying status updates to each other. Say at OD price. Say tweet. Boom. Okay. Mm, 52 minutes. 53 minutes. Can I kill 7 more minutes? We got the accepted working. We need to do the arrived at courier. Just set some breakpoints right here. All this is this arrival service, which I'm going to, where's my file window? I might have to cut this short. Notifications. Yeah, I'll probably throw the timer in this notifications. This is, yeah. And so then I could say if this, yeah, I could add some logic saying, so for the subscribe to connected notifications, I could add some logic in here saying if is emulator, then set a timer, and then on timer elapse. After like after 10 seconds, say, send a message or set the location, do something that triggers a location changed so that it can evaluate if that location changing is within 50 meters, right? And then have another timer. Yeah, and that would be the 50 meters towards the pickup location. And they have another timer for, I don't know, like 20 seconds or 30 or 60 seconds for location change. And hopefully if I'm able to process the at pickup location user experience, complete that, then it's going to trigger the location within 50 meters of the customer. It's going to do navigation to arrive at drop off. That's the way it should work. And I would do that. I'm thinking I'll do that in here. So I'll do right here my put in the comment section, and I don't know, it looks better. Say, consider injecting timers for emulator UX on arrivals here. Right. And then I can say, so whatever I said in app download CS about, I think it was like is simulator or something like that. Where is that at? Is emulator. Get rid of this private. Is emulator is up here. So you have bar is emulator. Do that. Okay. So then you can say if is emulator, then throw some logic in here. Like that. Location support for triggering arrival UX, something like that, right? Partial location support is what I should put. Partial location scaffolding, like that. Okay. Middle I'll push. Yeah. Save. And for the beach delivery app, do we have anything new? I don't think so. Interesting. Okay. So I am. Did I hit my 1 hour yet? Yeah, 1 hour on the dot as soon as I asked. All right, I'm out. I'll be on a little bit later. See ya.